All right, guys, so I got the Star Wars Rise of Skywalker. Horrible film. Awesome figures. This was $14.99. They had it on clearance for $7.29, I want to say, at Target this week. Actually, I believe it was $7.49 now that I think about it. Either way, I knew I wanted to pick this set up because I really do like droids a lot, and so do Jawas, obviously. But I had to pick it up. I wanted these on my shelf. I wanted to see the difference between size on them. But either way, I just had to have these on my shelf because I love droids. I do not have a deal. It's my first time, which is actually a cool droid. I mean, all droids are awesome. You can't be upset at droids, just directors and producers. But anyways, let's get these bad boys open. So surprisingly, there's a lot to go over with these little guys. I don't know exactly if BB-8's got on the side here, if this side panel actually opens or not. I don't really want to break it. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. But it seems like it opens, and then he's got this button under here. I know that's to help him stand, of course. But he's really cool. The only issue I have is he's not... My OCD is upset about this. I don't know if that's a figure error or whatever. It's still cool. His eye is awesome. He does that. That's kind of cool. I'd imagine that would be cool for kids to give them something active to do. These soft parts right here aren't that bad. I don't feel like they're going to break off. The fact that they're really soft and bendy is probably really good for this type of figure, especially for little hands, because these are meant for kids. Of course, collectors are going to buy them because they're going to buy anything Star Wars related, of course. Let's get R2 up here. R2 is awesome. I love that he's got the leg here that extends out. He's also got a little articulation on here. He's got a lot of articulation on these legs. As you can see, they go side to side here. They also go back and forth. He's got articulation up here. His head does turn. This is like better articulation than the vintage figure, considering you get 3 figures in this pack. Yeah, I really like this R2 a lot. His colors are really good. All the detail on him, they did a really, really good job on this guy. This is the main reason why I buy it, of course. R2 is my dude. He's easy to stand as well. All right, Deal. Now, Deal's got some stuff here. He has articulation here, good roll. You can see there's kind of these little, if I can get it in focus, these little grooves right here. Those are probably where he stands. The cool thing about him, his head turns too, which is cute. You got his eyes and all that, is the articulation here. I was very surprised to see that they actually had that instead of it just being straight back or something. But I was actually surprised that they had articulation back here for this. And it's kind of cool because you can set up, you can give him his your little own attitude or flair or however you will. Yeah, he's really neat. Like I said, I got to find the groove. He's a pain to stand up. But you kind of have to get him in the right spot. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah. There's BB-8 tipping over. All right. Let's have fun with these guys. I'll probably use a little blue tack when I go to put them on my display. There we go. BB-8, like I said, the issue I got is that his head's not straight up. And if you can see here, it's on an angle. Again, here, like I don't know why they wouldn't just go straight through on him, up there and up here, because it would be articulated, but instead it's on this weird angle. I don't know if it's meant for anything. Maybe his head goes back, you push this off. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just not liking that look at all. It doesn't look right. It doesn't look natural. I know his head can go wherever, as it does in the movies. But I feel like they could have put a little more work into that and made this a much better figure. As you can see, he's not the easiest guy to stand up, and in his head sideways. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. Maybe it does go like this. Who knows? There it is. It's up. All right, guys. Like I said, these are at Target. They're on the shelf, and all the Targets I saw, they had like 2 to 3 or maybe 4 of them. But they weren't in the clearance section. I just grabbed them because I knew that the other stuff was being clearanced off. They're getting rid of all the Skywalker stuff, which thank God they didn't do too much of. If you guys could do me a favor and you can like and subscribe to the channel. I do plenty of Star Wars. I do Black Series, Marvel Legends, horror action figures, and stuff like that. And I'm going to expand to more stuff, like working with my dioramas. I just picked these up at Hobby Lobby. These really go well with the 6-inch scale. These sodas. And I also got these books. These are really cool. You can see here. This was only like $3. I see a lot of guys that make their own, which is awesome. But to go to the store and be able to pay only $3 is pretty awesome. These sodas fit perfectly with the 6-inch scale figures. Let me just grab a random figure here. Of course, I grab Luke Cage. Doesn't have hands. Here we go. As you can see, Peter Parker's probably going to be the best one to use for this, actually. As you can see, they fit very well in them. Now, they don't look as great as they should, like a 20-ounce bottle. It's more like a chug, but for what it is, I think these are really perfect. It looks good up to his mouth. The bottle's the size of his head, so it's pretty much near a 20-ounce, but just a little thick for my liking, but it's going to work for what I need it to work for, my dioramas and that. But, yeah, back to these figures. Like I said, they're at Target. Check clearance or check the main aisles. And thank you guys very much for watching. Have a good Halloween and be safe.